few months, I heard that there was this lady, like somebody was pregnant for him. And with my calculations, the lady already got pregnant before we stopped seeing each other. So that was how I realized that my life has been a Yoruba movie all this long. I got to meet his mom, and his mom sort of like me. She get like, I like you. You come and marry me. You know all these Yoruba women now. Come and marry me. Marry my son now, and all of those stuff. So hi guys. Sorry. Um, I was not planning on making a video today actually, but I have been a little bit under the weather, and I have been sleeping for the past few hours because of the drugs I took, or the medications, right? So, and I was just like, I was trying to sleep, but sleep was not coming yet. So I decided that let me make a video because I was thinking about something. So I just said, let me make a video. So hi, welcome back to my channel, and thank you for always coming by. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you for staying in tune. Thank you for supporting your girl. Thank you so much for the advices, for the comments, and everything. I love you people so much, and I am super, super grateful. And I believe that 2024 will be so beautiful with you people. It will be so beautiful with you. Thank you. So, I think on my WhatsApp status, I think last year, I was saying that probably there'll be a time that I'll open up on my relationship life. I think probably I'll be doing a little part of that in my video, in this video that you are watching. So just grab your cup popcorn and just sit right. Get into the right with me because I am here to gist you again. It's another story time. So, okay, first thing first, I would like to say that Nigeria is it no, it's not Nigeria this time around. I think the African mentality is whenever you are ready, when you are done with school, like uni, the next step for a lady should be like the lady should get married. You get me? That you should get married and all. So starting off with, I I was in uni, and the very serious girl, the good girl, like you can get that good girl syndrome. So, and the guy I want to talk about, okay, let's say I don't like really referring to it as my relationship because I just feel like it's a part, like it's a segment of my life that's passed. You understand me? So this guy, we actually started talking in 2020. When was that? That should be 2020, 2022. Yes, 2022 January, I guess 22 January. Well, he claimed that he saw me at my cousin's wedding in 2019, and in 2020 there's one occasion like that I got to meet his mom, and his mom sort of like me. She get like, I like you. You come and marry me. You know all these Yoruba women now. Come and marry me. Marry my son now, and all of those stuff. So I just felt like that it was a joke and stuff like that. So not until is it late 2021 stroke January, February 2022, and I was getting this call. So I got this call, and like somebody will call me, somebody will you get. So this guy called, and when he called, he was just like, I am this and that from this and that. Say, oh wow, okay, I was told that you're going to call me, and the discussion, that first call was so swift, and it was okay. So long story cut short, we started like working towards, like, like, and this guy is somebody that is like mature, he's older than me, like he has a job going for him and all. So plus I was 17, and this song of, yeah, it's time to start dating, and I feel like, okay, I've been single for a very, very long time, like like the number of years that is coming to your head, yes, that is how much I've been single. So I just felt like, okay, let me give this a shot. Probably this will actually work out. You get? So I decided to be serious and take the relationship, put the relationship on my head. Like, but okay. So I sorry about that. So we started talking and all. And for the fact that people are already expecting that, and it's a good thing, like, somebody that has been single now, I've been single like since ages. So it's good to have somebody that you can call yours, like a guy that you can talk to and be vulnerable with and all of those things. So we started the talk, started talking, and but maybe few moments into, or few months or weeks into we talking, I started noticing some things, but I feel like there are not things I cannot deal with. standard should not be. You know all of this thing that they tell you, don't let your standard be high. Calm down, soft pedal. If there's one thing, and like it's not only one thing, like one of the things that's parts of my life, that season moment of my life taught me is that do not lower your standard for any fucking body. No motherfucker. I said I want to swear this. I'm a child of God. Like just get it straight. Do not lower your standard. I'm saying like in standard, not like you being proud or something. You get. I'm just saying that don't lower your standard for anybody. It does not worth it for any guy. I will say my own. This cough cannot do anything to me. It does not worth it. Sure, you get me. So that is one of the things I learned during that phase of my time, that phase of my life rather. So I still just noticing some things, but I just feel like when a guy starts saying that if you have a job that is paying more than me, you have a problem. If you have money and something you have and this is I was even saying that, bro, I think you have an inferiority complex because bro, I'm still serving and you are working. What calm down. What's in love far? You are going so far with these thoughts. What are you thinking about? Like, even if I get a job that is good and is it not to your mom? It's not every guy that love trophy wives. Just get it that just just get it. But even with missing those signs, I just like probably was it I'm Bera guy or Mutin Bera guy, you get. But in my head I was just like I'm still serving. I'm collecting 33,000. Irú ìgbéraga wo ni mo lè máa gbéraga pẹ̀lú 33,000 sí ẹni tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́? Like, irú ìgbéraga wo nìyẹn? 33,000 sí ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́? I don't understand. I don't quite follow. So, we were going in the relationship, um but it will start saying that me I am too ambitious for a lady, I am too ambitious for a woman. Start one time start saying he would love to marry somebody that is a teacher, like somebody that did education and something, like that. But still I still feel like it's just a normal talk. Like you get, it's not something serious like I should see as a red flag or something. So at a point in time I started thinking like probably it's true that I am being too ambitious as a lady, but in my head, I am the firstborn of my father. Even though I'm a lady, I see myself as a son because I'm the firstborn of my father and my mother. And they will expect me to come and to do what a child should do for them. So I expect myself to work hard as well as be able to take care of my parents. Since my parents did not have a boy as their first child or something, and the next person next to me is a female also. So I'm not like I don't. There's not even that space for me to be slack when it comes to like making sure that I am able to provide for myself and my family. So if you see that as being proud or being asking for too much or being looking for too much or being too ambitious for being a lady, I don't know what to do. And it's not that you are saying I'm being ambitious. You have like billions of naira that you want to give to me and stop me from working. No, we are managing you, no need. Sorry to say. So we are managing you because they said that our standard should not be high. So what are you now saying? In my head, I was like, gosh, this guy does not even know me. Because on a norms, yes. If we are talking about standard, you are not even in my spec. But because I have prayed and all of those things have been placed as idol, I decided to leave them at one side and just say like, okay, let me look into the bigger picture. Yet you started gaslighting me with me being too ambitious. You get me too ambitious, me too this and that, this and this and that, this and this and that. I was like, oh my goodness, what is this? Fast forward to when things started going south. So there was this situation that happened. I just noticed that it started like being anky panky, being misbehaving a little bit. I'm trying because I don't want to like open the actually I could open the bomb of chicken to the world. You get so with the fact that we are no longer together there, I'll still keep like some things like you get that is maturity. I'm not going to go out and just open a yash outside because that does not show how mature someone is. I'm just trying to pick things on the surface, but I know you will get me. So he started acting the aki panky way, like not it's so straightforward. Started forming busy, started doing like those things. I'll call him. I'll be like, if I use another person to call him, be like, I'm busy. Like he's busy and all and all. Okay, since you are busy, what is wrong? So we find time. I found time and I went to see him. So we had a discussion, and that's another part play where Nigeria people come in. Like he said, my pastor said pastor says this and this, pastor say this and this. And in my church mind of church mind, I'm just like, okay, if your pastor says this, that we cannot be together, curse, like your pastor says that, what is your own conviction? Because this was not what we started with. You have what you like, what you want, what you knew before we started this, and the right at the start, at the beginning safe. So that's like, give me time, let me pray about it. So I said, okay, take your time, pray more. And because we are believers, so take your time and pray more. So the outcome of prayer is that, how I want to discontinue this relationship. Not, it was, I said, in my church I was just like, so I was still feel like probably it's because his faith cannot carry it. Sure, you get that was why I said I want to discontinue this relationship. This That line in my that Oyinbo I cannot forget. I want to discontinue this relationship. I cannot forget that line. It has stick in my head, in my brains. So I said, in my church mind, though, I was still thinking that, okay, probably your faith could not carry it and all and all. So in my church mind of church mind, I still let him go. Like we stopped talking now. But what now baffled me is somebody you say you're not fighting with before you stopped whatever was going on. The person is not even called to say, how are you doing? Is the breakup affecting you? Is the breakup not affecting you? But one thing I'm grateful to God is me, I did not cry. After the relationship went off, I did not cry. If I had cried after what I heard, I would have beat myself up. Because after a few months, I heard that there was this lady, like somebody was pregnant for him. And with my calculations, the lady already got pregnant before we stopped seeing each other. So that was how I realized that my life has been a Yoruba movie all this long. Sorry. I realized that my life has been a Yoruba movie all this long. Like the lady was practically pregnant, and she twisted. Probably the pastor said, or probably the pastor did not even say anything. Probably he came up with it to me. I do not know. And that's just it. And with that lady, and this same lady, and I'm this type that I am not a jealous type, because I feel like your gumption, your sense should tell you that if you are with a person, you are committed, you are committed. If I see a movement that I don't like, maybe with a lady, and I tell you, this movement, this is, and I say, no, it's not like that, I will keep quiet. If I notice that the second time, say, no, it's not like that, I'll keep quiet. That second time, if I ask you and say this not, it is not like that, like you are not together, it's not something, I'll believe you. That is my nature. I'll believe you. So in my head, I was not even thinking that probably you don't tell me say nothing there inside, nothing there with him and the lady. So I did not even put mind. I just said that they're having a baby together. Together. I said, they've been using my life to play Yoruba movie all this time. But I'm grateful I did not share it here. Like not even one drop of it like this. I'm so grateful to God. You know, when the relationship was off then, when he said my pastor said something, I was like asking God, God, I prayed, I did everything. What is this? What is this? What is that? What is the cause of all this? Why is this happening? He gets no, I wasn't crying actually, but I was just like that was what was on my mind. It was when I heard about the situation of him and that other lady that I feel like God, good radiance to bad rubbish. Good radiance to bad rubbish. Yeah. And now feels like I was telling one of my colleagues, a senior friend at work. Was it 2 weeks ago or last week? No, I think late last year, December, after my birthday. I said I I said presently what I feel about relationship right now, how I feel about having a man in my life right now is there's the time that I was like this minute I want to okay give this a try. The next minute I'm just feel like no, I don't want to be vulnerable with anybody. I don't want to be vulnerable with any person. Like I'm not even saying in those situation. I'm just like I just speak on the head. I don't even go deep like that. So like I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want anybody to see that like I am a weak person or something. Like that is the kind of life I'm trying to live presently. Like that is that kind of life I'm trying to live. I don't want sorry, I don't want that kind of life. And the people will be like the funny part is he I wouldn't say he's a believer safe. Like that's why sometimes people accuse this church the most. That you cannot all these people that you have people looking for husbands in church and stuff. If not for like the Holy Spirit and all and understanding God's word and all. Do you know it take me like I feel like I'm not going to look inside the church to get a man. Like a normal random guy cannot even do this. You get? This is a man that trusts God. I don't even know. He does not love God. I cannot say he trusts God. This is a man that portrays himself as somebody that is a believer, because that's how he portrays himself. A like a firm worker in church, a this and that, a this, like a very hmm. No, not this brother of God though. Not be saying now from streets, not be say one street boy or something. And he still like acted like that. So, but that doesn't mean there are no good guys. There are good guys everywhere in church, and like guys that are believers and all. I'm just trying to say that people, people this year, people should learn to be straightforward and just decide what you do. Now, also mentioning it to my friends, like I said before, I don't used to care about it. If I'm dating you, or and you have a friend that is a lady that is your best, that is your close friend, normally the normal me will never even like. But now I said, if I'm dating you, or we have one thing together, I don't want you to be talking to your ex. No, talk to your for I don't any close relationship with, you can have friends, so but no close relationship with them. No close relationship with them. Why will your female friend know your whereabouts every day and you are in a relationship? It does not really make sense. After that situation that happened, it stopped making sense to me. When you cannot the man call your logbo. So it stops making sense to me. This guy, he gaslighted me. But thank God that I'm the kind of person that even if you say this, I'll sit down, look inward, and still listen to what the word of God says about me the most. Just imagine that me if I don't get belly, and the lady too can't get belly. Maybe the lady that did not say you not want to do again. Me now no come talk say I don't get belly. The lady now no can't get belly. Which kind of situation would I have been into? God was just so merciful. And so many things is, ladies, sometimes the handwriting is written boldly on the wall. It's written boldly on the wall, but we don't tend to be so much like, we don't tend to pay much attention to it. Like I said, is this type that was always been telling me that if I do this, you have problem. If you do this, you have problem. If you do this, you have problem. If you do that, you have problem. If you do this, and another thing is our parents too. You know, is this type of guy that does not really like me to put on jewelries or this. He doesn't really fancy them. And my parents knowing that, they feel like, hey, that is the best option for you. Torí o kì í gbọ́ràn, àti ní gbogbo akọ yìí ti ń pọ̀ jù, kò kí ń jẹ́ kéèyàn rọ́mọ Ọlọ́run fẹ́, blah 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 blah. And in my head I was just like, baby, this person, ìgbà tó sọ pé kí n má lọ nǹkan báyìí, bóyá ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó tọ́ abeg, it's far from loving God. And I'm super grateful that we did not end up together. I am super grateful. I am super grateful because I knew all my life would have been turned upside down if I had ended up with such a guy. My life would have turned upside down if I had ended up with such a man in my life. Let me stop here. I'm not planning to make the video long, so I will continue gisting you in my next video. I'll continue gisting in my next video. I just want to let you know that this year, as per relationship, don't let anybody pressure you, because I feel like one of the things that I was making, even when I was wearing those flags, like one of the things that was like somebody that was saying you should not wear this, I've not married you, not wear this, don't wear that. Okay, I know that like a guy can, but he was very like particular about it, and he was like, you can't have money and do this as a lady. A lady should not be too fine. He said, I'm not looking into marrying a lady that is fine, like everybody will not be seeing you as you're fine. You know, all of those things. But I still feel like and I just want talk. It was after the whole scenario that I was not thinking like, oh, the handwritings were bold, so it was clear. But because family, parents, pressures, like you have been single, you're not serious with your relationship, you're not serious with this, you're not serious. I said that, let me tell you, be serious about this one and see if it will end well. But 2024, don't allow anybody to how should I put it, don't allow anyone to pressure you into doing something you do, especially when it comes to relationship. Even if you are 30, presently if you are 35, wait till the right person comes. Just it. The wait will definitely worth it. The wait will worth it. That's just it. That's a part of of a phase in my relationship life. I'll still share some other ones with you, some other events, some other series with you later in my videos. Thank you so much, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to this channel. I see I'm smiling at you. Well, subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you. I would love you to be part of the family. And thank you for tuning in always. Till I see you in my next video. Mwah. Take care.